Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Delirium League announcements, Delirium updates. So in this Delirium update, we have all notables released. What the hell is this? Okay, dude. So the best way that I thought about doing this to start off, because I'm the Necro channel, I'm the Minion channel. It makes the most sense to start with the Minion stuff, so I use the search. But hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. Woke up, already had my Frosted Flakes, already started working out, and now we get to work on a video. It's not like doing 11,000 scours and chances. I'm so sorry about the yesterday shit. Man, that shit took forever to upload. I literally left it when I went to bed too. It took that long, dude. Anyways, let's get into it. So 32 Minion Notables or so. Not exactly 32, because some of them will have Minion twice. So we'll start off. Lone Messenger. You can only have one Herald. 50% more effective Herald buffs on you. Okay. 100% more damage with hits from Herald skills. Okay. 50% more dot damage with Herald skills. Okay. And minions from Herald skills deal 25% more damage. Your aura skills are disabled. This is insane. Just want you to know that. This is insane. More damage. Okay. So that's very powerful because you can't use any auras then. Okay, next. Wait, why is it not? Okay, it worked. It was lagging. Okay, so we have Renewal. Minions regenerate 1% of life per second. I love it. Minions have 10% chance to deal double damage while they are on full life. So this is like saying 10% more damage on full life, and we can take advantage of this with couple minions like Herald of Agony and the spiders from Arakali's Fang because they're immune, so they're always at full life. This can also work with a new notable, which I will skip to because I think it's so cool. Give me a second here. It's, minions created recently cannot be damaged for 4 seconds. And so you summon a skeleton, and the skeleton will be at full life for 4 seconds of its life. Which means it does 10% more damage. Okay. Raise and Pillage. Minions have 20% chance to ignite, 20% increased damage against ignited enemies, and 6% of fizz damage as extra fire. So I didn't really understand this one, because I've never done an ignite like minion build. I don't really know, but it looks really cool, right? This is unique. It's cool. This is also insane. Rotten Claws. Minions have a 20% chance to impale on hit with attacks. So, impale's even better now? Okay. Like, that's insane. Call to the Slaughter. Minions deal 15% increased damage. Minions created recently have 10% increased attack and cast speed. Minions created recently have 30% increased move speed. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, that's in like so much power. Skeletal Atrophy. Summon skeletons have 10% chance to wither enemies for 2 seconds on hit. I ended the recording to get Withered is a debuff which applies a 6% increased chaos damage taken on the affected target, stacking up to 15 times Withered lasts 2 seconds. So we bring it back. One skeleton has a 10% chance. So with 10 of them, 10 skeletons, you have a 100% chance to get a wither every time they attack. And like Valsummon skeletons, you can have a lot. So this can be a very effective way of stacking wither. And again, this could help you to use skeletons as a debuff instead of for damage. But anyways, also they have 30% of his damage converted to chaos. Yep. Okay. Hulking Corpses. I like this node, Kappa. I don't. I wish it was better. But 20% life. That's pretty good. 20% increased raised zombie size. I don't. So the only thing I think that this is, unless it increases the AoE size and attack like melee splash and all this shit, it might. I don't know. My assumption is that this just makes them bigger and they're going to get in the way of each other even more, and they're going to not be able to surround a boss because they're even bigger. Raise zombies have 5% chance to taunt enemies on hit. That's fine. Like, these aren't insane things that we couldn't get anywhere else, so that node's whatever. Vicious Bite. This was changed, so its minions have 50% increased critical strike chance. Raise specters, zombies, and summon skeletons have 50% to critical strike multiplier. So it was changed. I think it was adding base crit, and now it's just increased crit. Base crit was broken. This isn't. Primordial Bond was for golems. 10% increased damage per summon golem. 40% increased effect of buffs granted by your golems. Golems have 25% increased life. So more golem nodes. Okay, let's keep her going. Fucked it up. Okay, Cult Leader. So I guess we have to start from the top here. Of heraldry, so increased effect of the herald, 10% reduced mana reservation of herald, 25% increased damage for each herald affecting you. This isn't for a minion build. Minions deal 35% increased damage while you are affected by a herald. So this one, I was thinking Agony or Purity. Those were I was already talking about how good Purity is, and now we're getting support for heralds too on top of minion support. So heralds start to look really fucking broken, okay? When they were already really broken. So Empowered Envoy. Herald skills deal 40% increased damage, 20% increased effect of herald buffs on you. Herald skills have 25% increased area of effect, 20% increased damage. This one's not for minions. 30% increased damage. Herald skills deal 50% increased damage over time. 1 to crit strike chance of Herald skills. 25% to crit strike multiplier if you've dealt a critical strike with a Herald skill recently. Then we have, okay, actual minion stuff. Here we go. With heralds. So minions deal 20% increased damage while you're affected by a herald. Minions have 10% increased move speed for each herald affecting you. So imagine a Herald of Purity Agony build. I don't know, dude. A lot of move speed. That's pretty good. Okay, and then, oh look, there's a combo one here too. Pure Agony. 1 to maximum number of Sentinels of Purity. So instead of 4, you can get 5. 5 to maximum Virulence. I showed you how the Virulence scales really brokenly, and so if you get to 45, it would be way more damage. Minions deal 20% increased damage while you're affected by a herald. Oh, another 20%, eh? That's like 5% more damage, twice. 1% additional physical damage reduction per summoned Sentinels of Purity. So like 5. We lose Virulence 30% slower, so it's going to be so easy to stack to 45. And minions deal 20% increased damage while you're affected by a herald. Wow, that's... Just keep adding those in, yeah, because it definitely needed it. Minions have 10% increased life, move speed, additional physical damage reduction, and chaos res. We'll put this down as the most broken node on the thing for just like a passive easy peasy. That is absolutely broken, and I think they can do it because it's a defensive node. Wow, it's good. I love that node. Dread March. Whew, I need you for delving. Okay, Blessed Rebirth. Minions have 20% increased maximum life, which goes against minions created recently cannot be damaged. Life from Death. Minions have 15% increased maximum life. Regenerate 2% of life per second if a minion has died recently. So I was looking at this one, and I don't actually like the whole like having to have minions die thing, because my concept is to have never dying minions. But in a build where you're constantly having your shit die with like exploding them, which is... I've been seeing like a lot of support for that too, doing the I remembered the name, Minion Instability. So with Minion Instability, you see how giving them this extra life and stuff starts to look really good, because these are kind of life numbers that we couldn't really get on the skill tree. And then, yeah, so 2% of life regen per second if a minion's died recently, which 4 seconds is recently, so 4 seconds of life regen. That's pretty good. And then if you just have your minions always dying, and the minions recover 4% of life on minion death. So I don't know why you would, because that would go against. Anyways, Feasting Fiends. Broken. Awesome. I need this. Another one that I really appreciate, like this one. So things we actually want and don't want to take from the skill tree. Leech, damage, life. There we go, dude. If we want to. Okay, bodyguards. Minions have 10% increased life and 10% chance to knock enemies back on hit with attacks. I like this because isn't this technically count as a stun? I think bodyguards is a really, really good move that we want for sure in the build. Let's keep her going. I think that's it, right? Yeah, so overall, we're looking at... We didn't get a single way for minions to leech for us on the skill tree. We have some powerful nodes. We have some powerful directions to take the build. There's the pure damage, no minion survivability, where they just get the 4 seconds of immunity for being spawned recently. And then we also have the Herald support, so we can go Herald skills. Like Herald of Purity and Agony look even better with this stuff, honestly, because things like 5 Virulence and 30% slower Virulence, that alone will make you go these two. They also have 40% increased damage, and then you might go the Sentinel thing with it, a hybrid build, because there's so much Herald support, and then you just double dip and you go a full Herald build. It actually looks pretty fucking good, dude. I was already thinking that Herald of Purity looked really good, and now with those it might be insane. I also have to know how this raised zombie thing actually works. 20% chance to impale makes impale look better. Like I said, this with minion immunity, and I don't know. This doesn't seem like you have enough support, and it's a meme. They just wanted to give you, basically, I bet that we're going to be getting this kind of shit in a future season, and this is just a glimpse of it. This was a taste, but maybe I'm missing something, and then people will be able to explain. So is there anything else that I need to look through for this minion-specific thing? I don't really know. I did notice, I think it was at the bottom, I was looking at this, and I was like, holy shit, those are... Dude. I love these nodes. So these are really good. Like, there's a lot of stuff that isn't going to be minions that I'm going to have to go through. I pretty much have to read every single one of these, but I just wanted to jump straight to the minion stuff to start us off, because that's the thing we were looking forward to the most. And now we get to like round it up with everything else included after. But chaos, dude. Chaos on the skill tree. Chaos on the skill tree. 3 to chaos. That's helpful. That's actually helpful. Because what if we go the bone offering and we go the thing with the 10% max chaos and 50% of Ellie taken as chaos, and then we go to 90 chaos or 88 chaos or something stupid. I can't wait to do this, dude. And think about how much... Oh my god, get a few of these notables. 1 jewel of some chaos on your skill tree that you couldn't do before. All we had was the 1 wheel of 20? 20 chaos res. We get these. Get a wheel of these. Get some chaos. Get some probably flat chaos on the travel nodes. Get max chaos. Holy shoot, that's broken. Awesome. All right, so I just decided to, for fun, continue to include this in the video. It's all in one. So I was looking through it stuff, and I was looking shield, and there's 47, but it includes energy shield. So I was like, okay. I found this, and so this is neat because flat life, but I got to this one. Oh, wall of muscle, strong build, dude, strong build. But yeah, all these nodes, really cool. 15% increased maximum total recovery per second from life leech, 6% increased maximum life, regen, every 10% of life over 1 second, 8% increased life, 10% increased ES, 8% life, 8% life leech, life gain, increased life recovery from flask. Just good nodes. Mana build for our mana guardian, life mana. Wow, look at this energy shield stuff. God damn. I'll find some more. I didn't actually have to look very far. 10% of life has extra armor, so like 600 armor. 1 to all res. 8 life, 8% life and armor. Chance to spell block armor. Chance to block attack. Armor, fire res, physical damage reduction, and endurance charge every second if you've been hit recently. This isn't a chance like Inexorable. This is gain an endurance charge. Except we're not Jug, so we don't gain max. Yeah. We had more spell block, and then we have this shield node thing with the recovering 50 life. So I think the main things that I'm noticing are life, chaos, res, strength. So let me search strength now. So look at this one. 15 to all attributes, 15 LE res while holding a shield, 6% increased damage from equipped shield. Okay. Let's search. Okay, we got 20 to strength. Skip it. Don't need that. This one. Don't need it. Skip it. We got this one, 1% increased cold damage for 25 strength. Skip it. We had the 5% increased strength. That's cool. And this, purity of fire node. Nope. On that same wavelength, I've now searched increase maximum life, and so we find this 5% node. It's shit. Next. I need to keep going. Okay. 5% increased life, 10% area, 3% increased character size. Yo, I love it. I want that. Super cool. I love bigger character models from the jewels that we already had. So this is minion stuff. Good. Flow of life, 4%. And regen, not that great. We got more minion stuff. It's good. Good that it's in there. We need those minion life. And then, like I showed you guys already, we have the big life nodes. So that'll probably be a life cluster jewel that you have to hit. This is a life mana one probably. This is armor health, I'm assuming. And that's everything. And then we have the chaos res. So that's like actually a very good sum up of this whole thing. I think that's all we have to look at mostly. So it's very clear what we're going to be doing next season. We have our minion stuff to choose from. We have the chaos res on the skill tree. We have the life. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, dude. I might even look up elemental res. Yeah, let's do one more. All right, elemental resistance is kind of cool. So this one cannot ignite, chill, freeze, or shock, and then you have the scorch, brittle, sap thing instead. Yep. Down here, 10% to all res and maximum elemental reses while affected by a non-val guard skill. No, not gonna do that. Next. We have the one I showed you, which is 15 to all res while holding a shield. We have 10 to all res down here, 35% reduced elemental damage, 35% increased fizz damage. Nope. Don't like that. Prismatic heart, 10% to all elemental reses. Okay. Nope. Here we go, Prismatic Carapace. So again, another node, the jewel that we might just be using in the build, dude. This life armor jewel looks pretty good in our build, and then it has this thing with 1 to all maximum res. So that's pretty good. Oh wait, I skipped one. 30 increased evasion rating, 1 to all max res. Nah, we're good with what we found. Yeah, so dude, that's it. There you go, boys. There's the sum up of the notables for our builds. Enjoy. I'm 100% sure that this has been eye-opening for a lot of individuals. They're like, dude, I love this shit. He just tells us exactly what's good, why it's good. He doesn't fuck around, didn't waste our time, just got straight to the point on what's good. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was informative. Hope we could give direction for the kind of things we're going to be looking for, because God, there's so many good ones. I can't wait, because now we can take the directions of, like I said, the Herald direction, one Herald direction, both Herald directions, minions, and the minions separate into 2 categories. No damage because you just spawned them recently, or you have to scale life. like the old way. So there's many different directions, so many things to do with Necromancer this season. It's actually insane. I'm super excited. Hope you guys are too. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. Thank you guys for all the support on the videos. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and YouTube members who financially support the channel. I couldn't run this channel without you guys, and I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed these new notables, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!